can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on another team from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Razorbacks will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Florida's offense will go on the attack first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right?
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the inside. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. And the Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll keep it himself. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. They got him the football, but he could not convert it. It'll be 4th down. And how about this confidence in their field goal kicker? They're going to pat him on the butt and say, go and give us 3, big fella. And it's no good. After the miss, no change in the score. So Arkansas's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse. It's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability, catching the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Heading to the end zone, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas! And the Hogs have put up the first touchdown of the game, and whoop-pig.
Whoop-pig going nuts in the stands. Great fan base. They get excited, and you get out to the lead early, putting that score on the board, they are going nuts.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Guys, let's chat about Florida. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the...
There he goes. Oh, sweet feet. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Makes the grab, and a nice gain gets it to the 35. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Right down the middle. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set, 1st down. Wants to keep it in the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. Tight end now in motion. He caught it. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. The Gators trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. The play-action fake. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy catch.
They'll move the tight end. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Running through contact. Forced out of bounds right. 33-yard line, really good pickup there.
Wow, what an impressive-looking run. You think back to some of the greatest rushing offenses in the SEC in recent years. Remember that offense that had Darren McFadden, Felix Jones, both in the backfield, sometimes taking wildcat snaps? Nobody could stop them. This dude, I think, could have broken his way into that rotation with his ability. This guy's sick.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Stockton.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Picked up some yardage on that completion, but still a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the left. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Razorbacks want to move quickly.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, what a move to get room. No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. The ball goes out of bounds through the end zone. It'll be a touchback and a turnover for this offense. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing out a little bit.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback will. A sack back at the 36. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wants to go up top. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. With the catch, it's Singh. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third and long, he to throw for it. Enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. Throws it in. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Razorbacks have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw again. Here comes the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Finds his target down the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Bring in the heat. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. He'll do it himself. And that ball is live in the backfield. And the defense got it. Look at the big fella rumble. Touchdown. To the house.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the ground with the back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. The Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged out of the air. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. First and 10 for the offense. Wants to go up top on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head.
Turning it on! He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Razorbacks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Handoff from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Going for the big play. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Now on second down. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Razorbacks line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Made a defender miss. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The offense lining up for a first down play. Handoff with a single back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Fires on the move. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. This time they'll go to the running game. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's weird. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Looking for room, it's Stockton. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Offense gets set for second down. And with time running out here in the second quarter, they'll just take a knee. Down on the scoreboard, they'll try to regroup in the locker room at halftime. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the quarterback takes a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling an intriguing one so far in Fayetteville. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense.
Oh, he's got some space. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. And the Razorbacks want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Oh, what a cut! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Razorbacks are rolling down the field. Trying the left side. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. So you come out of the locker room for the second half, and right away, you throw a pick.
Bad news, too, because you go into the locker room and you sort of regroup, and you start thinking about how you're going to attack this defense, what adjustments you're going to make. You feel like you got a good plan running out of the locker room, and then to throw a pick right away, man, that is a gut punch.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this group.
There he goes. Quick step and go. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. This play, now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll try out the field goal kicker. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Absolute shank. Missed it. Missed the field goal. Missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to get rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Under fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in 06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that could really make the quarterback's life difficult. You got to put pressure on the quarterback. You got to affect him. Really nice job on this play.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. box before he's run out of bounds. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. A strike downfield. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had his second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
He'll take it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Gators! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he's got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns, if you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Looking for a deep man. Makes a grab for a big play. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in third and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the run, it's Stockton. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Here they come, facing 3rd and long. Off play action. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They kick it away on 4th down. Wants to bring it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Might be changing the route. He's got the tight end. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
But how about that? This team is way up in this game, and they're still taking shots in the 4th quarter. There is no let up.
Inside the 45. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Florida! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas. And that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got a man in the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. That's exactly what they told us they wanted to limit. Yards after the catch, and it pays off on this play.
And especially in these situations in 3rd down when you know the ball's going to come out fast, understanding that, breaking on the football, going, making the tackle, and forcing the 4th down.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
And the defense, man, playing aggressive, playing uphill, playing in the backfield. Nice job getting penetration, getting that pass before it really even gets started. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run. Nice job on the defense.
Trying play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack in the 20.
In that 2nd down play, the defense, I think, was expecting pass. So you saw them come firing upfield. They use their speed. They use their athleticism. They win the one-on-ones, and they get a big-time sack.
Tried to get there by himself, but he is stopped short, and it'll be 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Man, I bet the frustration so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Snap to the back. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. They get to him as he throws. Fires into traffic, picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. 1st down sack, pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Thomas. And they swarm him under.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Took care of it himself. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Wants to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Back to pass. Here's a hit. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Now we'll hang on here. The coach is calling a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Lets it fly deep downfield. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Peace. It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on first down, but it doesn't work. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on second down. Dances away to buy time. That's the kind of protection you dream about as he fires left. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at them.
Yeah, until you stop me. And I think the...
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. After this, it'll be a wrap. The offense changing the play. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And the ball was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's sort this one out. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand.